New overnight, President Donald Trump's tariffs on Chinese goods officially taking effect, which means all imported products from China subject to that 10% tax, and we know that can hit your wallet.
Well, Tiffany Liu is live this morning with more, and Tiffany, China is retaliating.
Yeah, good morning, Mark and Karen. You know, this is not the first time that the United States and China have gotten into this trade war. It actually happened in 2018, the first time President Donald Trump was president. But this time it seems that China is a bit more equipped to counter. Starting today, President Trump put a broad 10% tariff on Chinese imports. That's anything from shoes to cell phones to computers and electronics. Those are all major imports from China. Now, as a result, China is targeting the U.S. back with a 15% tax on coal and liquefied natural gas, plus a 10% tariff on crude oil, agriculture machinery, and large engine cars imported from the U.S. This will take effect on Monday. China announced there will also be export controls on critical minerals. So what does this all mean? Well, the Chinese tariffs target around $20 billion of the country's annual imports from the United States. Compare that to the $450 billion in Chinese goods being targeted by the U.S. Experts say China is sending a message without doing too much damage. The concern is this may become a long back and forth between Washington and Beijing and ultimately have a heavier impact on inflation and the economy. Meanwhile, the U.S. tariffs on Mexico and Canada, well, those have been put on pause for 30 days now because those two countries have agreed to beef up their border security, appeasing President Trump. Let's send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Tiffany, thank you for that update this morning.